Hey guys, welcome back to my single player. Doing pretty good. I have something in the works right now. It's probably going to go up about next week. I'm just procrastinating the actual building part of the video because it has to do with mods, and I personally I hate getting resources for building with mods because there's so many small little things that you need. And I guess that when I built it originally, I also had like a bunch of little details included in the build for no reason. I probably could have gone back and edited it to make it less of a pain in the butt to do, but also I'm finally working on this. I know it's been so long since I've actually worked on this little. It's meant to be some kind of military base. I'm gonna have anti-aircraft guns up here, even though there's no there's no like vehicles or engines in my world. There's gonna be anti-aircraft guns on each side here. I guess you could like shoot down elytras and phantoms and all that. So it's just I needed some kind of thing to put on this mountain because it's kind of overlooking the city. When you look up here, it's kind of like a gradual like staircase up to here, so something grand up here. So I'm probably gonna put towers and stuff like that, and then as you go down the mountain, it's gonna be military up until like this little square encampment here, and then everything past that is gonna be more like city. Tomorrow's my girlfriend's birthday. I'm really excited. Family are gonna go out on a drive in the morning. I had gotten her a. Actually, I don't know if I want to say this. She watches my videos. I'm not gonna say this actually. I'm so sorry. Is there a zombie invasion that spawned down here? Okay, I guess we'll never know. I was wondering, do people still watch Hypixel content? Because I genuinely enjoy playing on Hypixel, like the server. I don't enjoy the PvP side of it. It's more of just the. I personally enjoy build battles, speed builders, basically all the building game modes. Oh, the dropper. I'm really good at the dropper. Not to toot my own horn, but I mean, there's also a bunch of really fun mini games on there, like Murder Mystery, which I mean, I feel like that could never die out because Among Us. Ooh, if you guys want to watch me and like 6 friends or something all go on Hypixel and I basically just take over a mini game. Then I mean we could do that. It'd be pretty fun. Speaking of server, down in the description, I'm gonna be leaving a public Minecraft server IP. It's gonna be for 1.21.5 and it's just survival. That's it. It's kind of like a experiment, right? I'm just gonna let it run and see what happens. Feel free to get on there and do whatever you want. The world border is going to be like 1,000 blocks or something like that. If you want to take it and just use it for you and your friends, go for it. Just keep in mind it is public, so. And it's going to be up as long as I guess that my hardware survives. It's not a bad server either. It has a decent CPU and a decent set of RAM, so I think I've spoken about it on this channel before about like Jedi Survivor and stuff like that. I just personally don't like the Souls-like games. It's cool, sure, it's well made, but I personally I don't think it's very fun. It's not my style, not my cup of tea. Don't even get me started on Star Wars Outlaws. As far as I'm aware, that game is like 10 years behind on standards. There's so much stuff in that game that is just so archaic and people are so angry about. So I won't even comment on that. I haven't even like looked at it. I barely heard anything about it and I'm gonna keep it that way. Really off topic, but if you guys have any idea on how to rebalance tools with enchantments and stuff like that, let me know, because right now I have it set up to where mending doesn't actually repair your tools when you collect XP. It just makes it to where you're able to repair using like diamonds, a diamond pickaxe. It would only cost 1 XP, and it's more of just spending diamonds. Like I've gone through a lot of diamonds so far, and I think it's nice, but I don't want tools to be infinite. I want to have to retire them, but I also don't like the whole scaling of the way XP works in vanilla, where you have to spend like 33 levels to repair it once, and then that's it. Yeah, that's done for the tool, because you only get like 4 or 5 repairs in before you're completely done with it. I just feel like it should be more like 10 to 11, and maybe change the way the XP bottlenecks. I'm looking for smooth stone. Where? Okay, I'm completely out of smooth stone. I guess it's up to furnaces now to just smelt, and now I gotta wait. Well, I don't like waiting, so I'm gonna just build more auto smelters. I saw that Atistio saw my little beta video. Not my best work, but I mean, I just wanted to post something. I didn't want to just let my channel kind of just fizzle out. So, and I don't know if you're gonna see this video next, but I'm just saying hi, man. How's it going? It's so strange how you could use YouTube videos to communicate with people. Like, we could have a full-on conversation if we wanted to. Like, I could sit here in my video, basically just relay a message. It's kind of like a letter, like a video message. Yeah. Okay, that's probably a thing that exists. Where am I gonna put these? I could put them up here. I would have to build a new floor though. I'm not really looking into that right now. There's not enough room up here. Although I do need to put stuff in here. It's so empty on this side, and this is just a mess. Yeah, I think I'll build another floor with like a staircase going up this way. It's only gonna be a couple blocks up, so it's not gonna take too long to build. If you guys have any ideas what I should put in here, just let me know. I'll probably just put anything. I mean, you suggest like a carnival, I'll put it in here. I do know that the commentary genre on YouTube, there's like different kinds of commentary videos, right? You got your Danny Gonzalez, all that stuff. I love that kind of stuff. There's the Dark Times with Leafy, but we're gonna skip over that. There was a lot of good stuff to come out of that whole side of YouTube. And I mean, Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Austin McConnell, is that his name? I'm probably butchering it, but just that whole range of YouTubers where it's real life commentary and they look at some like really bad movie or some gimmick. It's really funny, and I feel like there's not that same like connection that you get when doing commentary with gameplay, because you know you're looking at someone's face while they're talking, they're doing little bits, and here I'm just placing blocks in a dumb little block game. Personally, I really enjoy listening to someone talk while playing a game. Right, I'll put them on in the background, lower the volume a bit, and just zone out, play whatever game I'm playing, and listen to them talk. Kind of just use it as background noise. It's nice. And it seems to me that a lot of talented people, when it comes to like the building kind of side of YouTube, a lot of people who are really good at building are also not good at commentary. I mean, I'm horrible at commentary. Like, listen to me ramble. It's so like sporadic and all over the place. I know I should work on it, but to cut myself some slack, I'm not like a filmographer. I don't do that kind of stuff. I play this game. And I know that's not very popular, just to be playing a game, you know, uploading just gameplay. That's boring. So, you know, I'm trying to talk, trying to add something. And I feel like we need to, as people who watch YouTube videos, we need to be able to just accept that, hey, some people, they're not good at the whole making the video part, but what they're good at is in the video. I would consider myself a pretty decent Minecraft player. You know, I'm committed to this world. I'm not too bad at building, you know. So I feel like there's merits to that, you know. Like 100-day videos. Those really blew up. And I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's just gameplay with a voiceover. That's not incredibly hard to make. Like, look, I can do a voiceover right now, later, tomorrow. I mean, I could just build in the background while doing this. It's not that hard. I mean, this is added in post, and I feel like people wouldn't even realize. See what I mean? Like, I could do a voiceover. It's not impossible. I don't know if I like this. Here it's kind of just a straight drop off. I kind of like the railing, but I think I'm gonna have to push it down one. And a lot of YouTubers, they have these giant builds and stuff like that in their videos, which is impressive. But half the time, like if they're one of these mainstream 100-day YouTubers or hardcore YouTubers, all those builds, those are not their design. That's from someone they either paid, someone they know, or just blatantly ripped it from like Pinterest or something. And since, you know, the person who built it, they don't make videos for a living or have like a big following, right? They're just some like Instagram Minecraft builder or Pinterest Minecraft builder. You know what I mean? Like they just post pictures of what they build. People a lot of the time just rip their builds and then place it as their own. And no one's none the wiser. I mean, half the time, those people, they probably don't watch that kind of content, so they'll never know. I guess what I'm saying with all this is, if you see a smaller YouTuber who is really dedicated to what they do, don't judge them based on their editing style or their production of video. Judge them on what's in the video, right? The actual content. The production of my videos is just simple cutting and jump cuts and all that. The actual content of my videos is my world, you know. Judge me based on my world, how dedicated I am, how much like care I pour into it. Like a lot of beta YouTubers, it's just simple jump cuts and stuff like that. That's awesome. I love it. And their builds, they're not, you know, as detailed as what we do in modern Minecraft, but they're still detailed. There's still a lot of thought process that goes into what they build. Like the boy Ryan and all that, and the whole back to beta server, they're a bunch of chill dudes. And what they do is insane with the level of detail and, well, I'm just going to say this now, blocks transmodification or something like that. I don't know. That's where you like replace a block with another block using I don't know, man. That's so far above what I can do. And that takes a lot of work. I'm so like excited to see that, to where it's such minimal video editing, but so much work is going into it. Because I mean, we play Minecraft. We're not videographers. We're Minecraft players, you know? I don't know if I'm gonna make more beta babbling videos. It would be nice, I like it. I like that world a lot. I just don't think that I'm able to focus as much on that world as I can on this one. It's much slower than what I'm able to do here. Like here, I can elytra down from my tower and make it like a couple hundred blocks. And that you literally gotta walk as far as you need, and that takes upwards of like 30 minutes at a time. Walk 15 minutes out to go find a single kind of thing you want, and then walk 15 minutes back. Not to mention like dying and stuff like that. If you die on your journey, you gotta walk all the way back out there. I mean, you can make an Eats road or minecart road. It's not exactly the same though, in my opinion. Also, when playing other worlds, I get this like nagging feeling in my gut saying like, oh, you should be working on this one. And I mean, I can't help but like give into it sometimes. I care a lot about this world. Sometimes I think I care way too much, but I recently quit my job, not to do YouTube or anything, God no. I quit because of stress reasons, and it's just the work environment I was in. Some people can do it. I'm just not that kind of person. I felt like I was dying or something. I'm not gonna get too far into it because obviously it's a job, You're not meant to enjoy it. It's just a certain feeling that I had, and that's the best way to put it into words. I don't want to like freak anyone out. And I feel like this job, it changed the way I view and perceive time. So it's a lot of night shifts. So I was getting home at like 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. if the traffic was bad somehow. And so I get home, I'm exhausted, but I want to have time to myself that day. So I leave at like 12. Some days I would even have to leave at like 10. 10:40, 11:40. Just it would range because I would take the bus, and bus routes they would always change based on the day of the week. So if it's like a weekend, I gotta leave extra early, and recently the bus in my area, it just completely stopped. Weekdays and weekends, it just completely stopped coming to where the stop is, and I don't know what to do. I recently watched a video talking about Forever World. It was like 5 months ago that it was made, but it got me thinking. The video, it brought up a point that I'm so passionate about how people play their worlds. A lot of people do everything in their world the most streamlined and optimal way. Then they complain that Minecraft's boring. It's not boring. You gotta change how you do things. I will say it time and time again. If you're not liking the way things are going in your world, don't blame the game. It's just you gotta change the way you do stuff. Like this world, it used to be, I was flying around with elytra with the fireworks. I was using mending everything, full mending netherite, and I wasn't really caring. And at some point, I got burnt out. I just kind of felt like, what am I doing? Why am I even pouring time into this? I'm not having fun. So I decided, screw it, I'm gonna limit myself. Limiting yourself can just fix all your problems, honestly. Like, I don't have any auto farms. I guess I have a creeper farm, but I don't really even go in that building, so it's not like I use it. I don't have anything to use the gunpowder on. I guess TNT, I don't really have anything to blow up. You can go mining with it. That's a pretty good use. Oh, I also have a skeleton spawner. I feel like that's different. It's not super efficient. It's not crazy drops per hour or whatever. It's like XP, I guess. I mean, yeah, XP is a pretty big part of this world, repairing stuff and all that. If I were to just have infinite XP whenever I want, it's kind of like, why even try at that point? Like, it's not even an issue then. So it's, just forget about it. Forget about the whole mechanic. This whole channel is kind of just me doing that thing where you write down your troubles on a letter, right? Whether it be like a person or just life. And then you just don't mail that letter, right? Like you're putting it out there, and you're just kind of letting it simmer. You're not really doing anything with it. And it doesn't really hurt anybody, as long as I'm not, actively hurting other people, I guess. If I was angry with someone, I don't think I would, do the same thing where you write the letter, then don't mail it. I don't think I would do that here. That's a completely separate thing. It's just more of me voicing my troubles. I'm just happy you guys are here, and that you guys are listening, and I hope you guys have a great night. As it's currently 11:20 here, so hopefully by the next video I have that whole platform up there finished, and I could show it off to you guys. So yeah, have a good one, have a good night, and see ya.